Hello, how's it going today? It's Frankie here, and I'm back with another video on this channel. I did do a movie review not long ago, I think a few hours, or was it over an hour ago, something like that. And this is a video that everyone's talking about at the moment. I have to, not a video everyone's talking about, but a topic that is practically, not going to go away anytime soon, and it's happening all over the, Britain at the moment, well, mostly England, and that is the rioting. Man, I mean, this rioting thing is getting out of hand now. This is worse than the Tottenham riots, I'm telling you. And we are becoming like America. America had this issue with Black Lives Matter, and now, you know, England's having this issue with the white people this time. And notice how when the white people are doing it, they're saying, oh, it's terrible, they're more racial. When it was the Black Lives Matter doing this whole like, rioting thing, the media called it peaceful. It's exactly the same thing. The difference is, at least the English, they want the illegals out. They just come, the illegals are coming in, doing stuff to young girls, inappropriate, and most of them get let off the hook for it because in their country it's legal to do that, and they don't know it's illegal here. And it's like when you come to England, it's a different law than it is back home to where they come from. You know, but at least, but Black Lives Matter, it's almost a sense of like it was more than one color against every other color. But this one here, I can see where the English are coming from, right? And I can say whites because I need to be more specific. As the English need, the whites need to be more specific on what they want because we all have immigrant friends. Not the whites have immigrant friends. I'm pretty sure they do. They have friends of different colors. They probably have different colored friends that were born here. And it's sad that they're attacking everybody in that department. They would even probably attack me, and I'm not even, I was born here, and I don't agree with immigration. I do think, yeah, there's positives to it because of the exploitation of food and drink and stuff. That's normal. That's like products and stuff like that you get. And there is immigrants that have come here from other countries to work, and they come here legally, and they worked and they know how the law works. They don't have to do anything wrong. So with us talking about immigrants, I have a different mind frame of, oh, if you come from another country, I don't like you. That's not how the mentality should work. And I'm disgusted at how these white rioters, I'm not even going to say protesters, there are some protesting, but there's some rioting, and most of them are doing that because they're angry. Okay, I get you're angry, but why riot? What are you gaining out of rioting? Are the immigrants harming you at this exact moment? No. They're harming the country. They're harming what they're doing to young girls, especially young white girls. We know about it. There's like gang of R-worded men. I'm not gonna say that word. There's literally gang R-words out there trying to do stuff to young girls. They get away with it because they're not from this country. Those are the ones we need to get rid of. There's men that come here, right, and then they say, "Oh, my country's getting destroyed. Please help me." Help you? Why do we have to get in your business like that? Why do you have to bring us into it? How come you haven't gone to America, eh? Oh, cost more money over there for things. At least here you get free education and healthcare. That's why they come here most of the time. And this is why we're lenient. Because things here are free and easier to obtain than it is when you go to anywhere else. And if you think about Australia and Japan, I know they have immigration laws and they don't have issues with immigrants coming because they have a law to it. They have a strict law. They have a policy. If you want to live there, you've got to apply for it. That's how it should be. I'm talking about wars. If there was really that bad, how are they unscathed and managed to come here by boat? Unless there's spies coming in from, the army to spy on this country. God knows. Um, and then they left their wife and kids behind. That doesn't make you manly. That doesn't mean you're sacrificing yourself. That just means you seek refuge here illegally, just to try and just to get an easy way out for yourself. That is exactly what squatters do in somebody's home. If you hear barking, that's the neighbour's dog, by the way. It's going to be a bit distracting. And if it's like someone squatting in your home for 5 years, they're there to get an easy fix. They're there to have an easier life just by living off somebody else, just by living in a roof that's not theirs. You would want them out. It's simple. You wouldn't keep them because they could do harm to you. That's exactly what it's like. And some squatters are homeless people. Some squatters are there could most of them are homeless anyway. It's like if somebody came into your home and saying, I'm getting abused by my family. Please help me. You invite them in. They have a sub story, and then they rob you, or they get a gang of like burglars to come in and attack you. But then what you can do, sit or stand there and say, well, they were peaceful to me at first, so I had to let them in because they were going through something. No, I don't. I wouldn't do that. That's a logical thing to do. It's your home. Why would you let any random people like that into your home, unless they're there to like fix something in your house, or unless they're there to tell you something serious about a family member friend. Well, I mean, that's even more weird, isn't it? That's a bad example of the last one right there. But I'm just saying, it's like illegals coming in, giving out a sub story, coming and saying, we could be help me. And then we let them in because we feel sorry for them. And we got no choice. Labour's winning. I mean, all the immigrants are clapping. Yay, everyone's going to be let in. It's overcrowding. Notice how celebrities never get asked to house them. But then they say, oh, we must take in immigrants. You got $1 billion or £1 billion mansions, everywhere. And you don't even want to take them in. I wonder why. Trust issues at its finest. And this is what I mean. But the ones that have come here to work, I admire you lot, because all of you are obviously want to work hard to be here and abide by laws. Those are the type of immigrants that's needed. Those are the ones that actually came here to make this country better, or wherever it is at the moment. But not those illegal ones that are coming to make themselves look bad. Like, do you see what I mean? There's two sides to it. But no one ever spoke out against Black Lives Matter like some YouTubers have, or some TikTokers have out there. That's also the same sort of scenario. You know, and I can understand the ones that are protesting peacefully are the right ones. They're the ones that actually want justice. The rioters, you're putting our spirits to shame. I'm ashamed to be even British because you're rioting. What? Because, oh, well, this is angry, this is happening? Think of it. Now you're going to get jail time for what? You're lucky that some of you are not even in jail because it's overcrowded. You're lucky. Like, God knows what could happen to you. I mean, you're making yourselves look more racist by every day. I mean, you should have all banded together, protested outside Parliament, and told Keir Starmer, whoever, and Sadiq Khan, and the others, tell them how you feel. I know they won't listen, but at least then you've been there peacefully. Now they're going to bring more immigrants in, thinking you lot are dangerous. It baffles my mind what you lot are doing. Like, I'm not for immigration, but this isn't the right way to go about it. Like, seriously, it isn't. Those ones that protest and peacefully, keep doing what you're doing. This is worse than the Tottenham riot, seriously. And that was like, what, over 15 years ago? I can't remember what year it was. I think it was 2011, 2012. I can't honestly remember. I really don't. I remember watching it. It was mad. I had the news on the internet for hours. I don't know when this is going to go away. And Sadiq Khan said, oh, we need to make sure that, blacks and Asians are okay. What about the white families that are sitting peacefully in a pub or restaurant or wherever, having to witness this? You don't care about them, do you? You only been selected just for the immigrants in. If you weren't an immigrant, and you were born here, you were English, you wouldn't be saying all this. Like, oh my God, this is, and you're making yourselves look bad. But then the immigrants are coming, especially those Palestinians I heard saying, oh, don't get me wrong, I'm for Palestine, not Israel. But Palestinians are coming and say, get racists out, blah, blah. Most of you probably came from your country to be here legally, right? Why come here if this is what you found out? England's been like this. England you would associate to be like a white sort of country. Even though immigrants had they had a part to play in building the country and whatnot, right? I get that. The Brits stole from India and other countries to get their wealth. We get that, right? So we also blame too. I get that part. You can have your speech and we'll give you that. But coming in illegally and taking revenge like that, it's not the right way to go. Instead, ask for it back, demand for that back in your country. But that's not the way to go. Go back home. If you really feel like it's racist here, go back to your country. Your country will allow you back. It's not that bad. Yeah, your country may be stressful, but hey, I'm pretty sure it's cheaper there. I'm pretty sure it's easier to live in than it is here. Or some countries, some Middle Eastern countries are just, wars and stuff like that. And also, bear in mind these protests also happening because of what happened in Southport, and with that, stop those kids. It's I can see why we're angry at that too. I can see why, you know, and that's also a racial thing. You can also bring up racial, but it's black and white. No one ever wants to mention that side of it too. Probably wasn't racially motivated. I don't think it was. That's also why the whites are angry towards it. I can't understand, but if you say this country is racist, why did you come here? There's been known to be racist to begin with. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, I don't understand, man. It's such. I mean, as stressful as it is, though, like the points have been proven, though. And I did stitch a Jeremy Cow video on TikTok, but I deleted it because I didn't really explain much properly. I didn't give another side to the immigration bit. But the immigration be coming in and invading. They should be doing that. They should be actually going back to their country and actually finding a way to get here and get here legally. Simple. But we're overcrowded. In prison getting crowded. Everywhere's crowded. I just hope this whole rioting ends soon, and I hope Keir Starmer listens at some point. And Sadiq Khan, everybody listens in Parliament. I don't know. I mean, if those protesters went to another country and did that, we'll be killed though. That's the difference. If we seeked refuge in another country, they would have us arrested and killed. The laws there are much more stricter in such a weird way possible. But the laws in most of those countries are wrong. But we just happen to be more lenient. Oh man, I don't know what to say. I really don't. No, no, I don't know. This needs to end soon anyway. I apologize for the noise in the background. It's the neighbors arguing. I don't know why. Seriously, this is probably one of the longest videos I've done for a while, actually, and it needs to be addressed. You know, what's football matches going to be like? Is there? I mean, immigrant players are there too, but we're going to protest against them now. We're going to riot. We're going to riot against them. God, I think for the next few months there'll be so many banners out from France saying get immigrants out. There'll be banners from immigrants saying get. No, we need racists out. What do you mean racists out of the country that they've seeked refuge in, or they migrated to? That doesn't make no sense. It should be you lot going out there, shouldn't it? Logical thinking. And not all immigrants think like this. Not all immigrants are like come here and attacked. Some of them have been quite good. So don't. I can't understand why you're angry. That's not the way to go. Same with Black Lives Matter. Them rioting was not the way to go. And not all of them have rioted. They have protested. I can't understand why, but there's more of a racial thing as well with that one. They're going about it the wrong way. I mean, now we now the Black Lives Matter knows how we feel in all this situation. I mean, but knows how to. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give a like, comment, share, everyone know, subscribe, hit the notification below, and I'll see you in my next video.